we're good. To decide it all, Brandon, it's Gray versus Navy.
And this time I'm in the booth, Bo.
You're in the booth with me. Wellington. He got yard again.
What about my man B-Well? First pitch, jacks it out of here and gives a look into the Navy dugout. I like that. The intensity says, you know what? Look at this. Home run, first pitch, what are you going to do? This is for all the marbles. Two teams undefeated. This is the championship game. And Barry Wellington, just like the 2016 Chicago Cubs, starts off the seventh game of the World Series with a home run, Dexter Fowler. So is Barry Wellington.
I don't play games. I heard that. Hiller pops out to third. Dave Groh now to the plate.
I think Dave Groh had an adjustment game his first game, trying to get used to the slow pitch softball. I expect here in game two he may go yard at least once. Not on that pitch.
Not on that pitch.
You got a very experienced pitcher in Donnie Butcher. He knows what the young guys like to hit in the quick pitch.
He's looking for it.
Just getting it off the end of the bat, looks like.
For round number two.
I tell you what, Bo, it's hard to do a third game. I know you're doing it too, but I jogged a little bit more than I wanted to. It'll wear you out there, but excited to watch this championship game. Another good player, Jared Martin at the plate. Expect a long ball from him during this game.
That high.
If you'll take a look at that softball, I guarantee it is egg-shaped right now.
Oh, there's no question.
And Butcher knows that too. He doesn't want a new ball in there. No. Keep that one out there. Here comes some knuckle sauce.
That ball may still get out of here. Nope. Jontez Hartsfield is going to glove it in left for out number 3. But the Gray team puts one on the board in the top half.
Leadoff blast from Wellington, and that's exactly the way Gray wanted to start. We thought the Gray was going to be the home team in this game, but they did a coin flip, and somehow, out of the good luck of Chris Kraftic, their home team for 2 straight games. And that can be a big-time advantage.
I think he may have handed them a 2-heads coin.
And looking for her second win of this softball championship is going to be Carissa Dyer. No one has ever recorded 2 wins in the circle in the history of the UC staff softball game. Carissa Dyer looking to be the first. Candidate for MVP at the plate right now, Ethan Faulkner.
Line shot up the middle, base hit.
That guy swings it.
You know, I'm looking out here and I see our umpiring crew. We're back down to a 2-man crew. Laurel Hoff out at first base. And I love how she set the precedence on Facebook earlier. I am not in the proper headspace to umpire a staff softball game after dealing with small children all day. Somebody's getting ejected.
Oh, I guarantee you, as whiny as those kids may have been, you're going to deal with a whinier crowd in this game. These two teams will gripe at you.
The question is which coach is getting ejected?
Skelly gave a good run back in game number 1 for his team.
He did.
I thought Tommy Chasnoff had a good one, but don't sleep on Bailey Dillender. I think she's got a ring up in her bag today. I believe I heard a vuvuzela.
I did. 2-1 pitch to Brad Shelton. Who's breaking out the horn?
Hiller with a nice attempt, but over her head.
Play at the plate. Oh, he's going to be safe at home. And Shelton now to third. Safe at third.
Good relay from Iyer to Donahue. If JB hangs on to that, they definitely have a good chance to get the out at the plate.
Absolutely.
But heads up base running by Faulkner, who really took it gingerly back in the first game. Didn't really go hard on the bases, maybe saving it for the championship game.
Trying to figure out if Coach Shelton got a good enough stretch out there.
He may not have to have stretched that much as power hitter John Tess Hartsfield at the plate.
Absolute heckling is what that is.
It'll be Tommy that gets rung up here.
Hartsfield with the out. He doesn't want to walk. There's no way this guy wants to walk. Oh, well, he'll take the walk, but he didn't want to.
2 on, 1 down.
And for those that don't really follow slow pitch softball, a key to winning is going to the right side. Here's a guy that can go anywhere. And with the best of them, Donnie Butcher. He sees a hole somewhere on the field, he'll take it and get a base hit out of it. If you notice the approach at the plate, he's looking to step into one and send it that way.
It's a bloop shot. Vasey comes up and makes a grab for out number 2. Run comes in to score, though. And now Navy leads 2-1.
I expect this one to be tight for a while. It could get out of hand for either team later on, but two very good teams going at it. Here's a slicer.
Hiller gloves it for out number 3. 1 inning complete. Navy leads 2-1 over the gray team. As Donnie Butcher returns to the circle once again. The crafty veteran.
Eric Skelly trying to get his money's worth. But early in the game, I don't know that you want to get on the home plate umpire's bad side. But I'll tell you what, this great team, you look at what's coming up, basically an offensive line coming up. They got a lot of size, a lot of pop.
Zeke Iyer, Chris Trebek.
Did you ever think that you would be in the day and age where we would cover a Cumberlands staff softball game?
No. That ball's through, though. Iyer's going to trot into second.
Listen, softballs, the only thing soft about them is in the title. I think Ethan Faulkner found that one out off the shin. Butcher's wanted to put him on. I don't think they're going to allow it. So this may be the intentional walk. I don't know. I pitched this guy. I think you have a
oh, look
up.
here.
Oh yeah.
Being pitched around, Strabek.
Watch for the quick pitch here. No, he's swinging.
And it's through for a base hit.
Now, what was not seen is Chris Trebek stepping over the plate to hit that ball.
What was not seen was the fact that Pete Campbell had to back up about 7 feet to make sure that his head didn't get taken off.
I think all in all, Chris Trebek, not the base hits being successful, not falling down has been a successful game for him.
See what Forrest Gardner's got here. Knocked down at short. They'll get the out at second. Run does come in to tie the game.
I'm telling you, but we have a good softball game brewing here. Now, when the red team was out there, my team,
you gave a valiant effort.
We're kind of like the practice squad that gets you ready for the big game.
You all right out there, Caleb?
You have two Cumberlands juggernauts facing off in this one. Navy versus Gray.
Let's see what Skelly's got in him.
Looks to be about 42 cheeseburgers.
Oh, wow. 1, 4, 3, the double play.
That was very nice. That's one of the top plays of the tournament so far. Butcher, Shelton. Who's playing first? Whoever's playing first got him out. Good plays over there by the Navy.
Also, I saw you almost take out Trebek at first base.
Who's that, Caleb Kirby?
Caleb. I think Caleb actually should have went to second for interference. I'm just saying. See what Chris Kraftick's got in him. Here to lead off the second.
We have journeyed a long way, Bo. Cumberland's staff softball game, streaming live. We're having some stream issues, so we will get the recording up there. I know that the people are eagerly wanting to watch that.
We've been doing this a long time, Brandon, and now we're streaming staff softball games.
Oh.
That's a beauty.
Now he's really forced to swing at something. But she gave him a good pitch.
And Skelly runs him down in center for out number 1.
Eric Skelly showing off the wheels. I like the ground coverage right there. Being a Cleveland Indians fan, I don't know if that was Kenny Lofton or Marquise Grissom out there. Definitely better than Naquin. Sometimes you just don't need to comment on what happened. Coach Donahue giving the signal that says hit it. I think Bailey's trying to do too much with the feet.
Popped it up. Grow without number 2.
You know, another 200 feet on that when it gets out of here. Matt Reimer with the option back, the lateral swing. Come on, Rhyme time. Give me something right here. See what you got happening now, Bo. The balls are so warped that if you don't hit them solid, they're just spinning backward.
2 complete, and it's a tie game, 2-2. Here in the third game of the UC athletic staff softball outing. Brandon, your red team, unfortunately, 0 for 2 today with a couple of 8-run losses.
I like to think that I like to think that we gave it a good try. That wasn't the truth. We were very poor today. On our best day, I don't think we win. It was fun, though. But if this game gets too boring with low scoring, I'm willing to go out there and pitch a little bit, as my ERA has been known to make a few teams happy.
We got Amanda Calhoun leading off here.
Oh, my.
Woo! Woo! Middle's open. Hot shot back up the middle.
Going for the jugular. Amanda Calhoun. Jeez. They put a screen up there, but I don't think the Butcher was going back on it. Oh.
Knocked down over to first. Safe.
the Olay chants start on Brad Shelton. That's not nice. That's not very nice, guys. He's pointing out the inaccuracies on the field right now.
There's Donahue. This is that church league look right there, leaning over the plate.
The pride of Southeastern Kentucky football, J.B. Donahue. Made his way in the Cumberlands coaching staff last season.
Hartsfield comes up on it. He'll have to go back, but he'll make the grab for out number 2.
Let me tell you this, my man John Tez can play out there.
Dude,
I didn't know about him. First game he came up, dropped some bombs. Now he's showing off the glove.
He came out as a sleeper.
That might have been the surprise pick of the draft. Basie with a good swing.
They'll get out number 3 at second. So scoreless half inning here for Gray. Takes us to the bottom half of the third, tied at 2. So again, Brandon, this starts off our professional development week here at UC. But the crazy part about it is, where is summer gone? Our fall athletes move in here next week. Football, volleyball, soccer's will all be here next week.
I'm really anxious to see both soccer teams play this year. One thing I've gotten from being here at Cumberlands is appreciation for soccer. It's one of the sports I like even more. I get to watch it. Volleyball, those girls are going to have a lot better team this year. But, cross country, football, they start on the road at Southeastern. Man, that's going to be a tough one. But let me tell you something. Matt Reimer's team this year will look out for these guys. They got a tough schedule, and they're going to prove something on the field.
Grounded to third, Grow to first in time.
Dave Groh showing the speed to charge that one and make the play.
And the two first teams that you talked about there, Brandon, men's and women's soccer and volleyball, both will have new playing surfaces this season. That one's lined back up the middle.
But that one is in the rules now. That is a single. A line drive off of the screen is a single, is what they said before the game. But now are they taking it back? Yeah, they're going to say first base. So that is a single.
She's on.
Yeah, a ground ball off the screen is an out. A line drive off the screen is a single.
So Hannah Cavalier on with a single. Here's popped up by Zwick. She's out for out number 2. Lineup rolls over. Here comes Ethan Faulkner.
I don't know. I have to go back to the first game. I don't know how many outs he made. He's been pretty much on base every time. The one thing he's not done today is hit a home run. But
no, he's not.
I think he's got that. He's got a lot of top spin on his ball, but if he can get under it just a little bit, he'll send one out of here.
Popped up. And Dyer makes the grab for out number 3. Scoreless bottom of the third.
Right, there's
still
the
tied at 2.
MVP candidate right there, Carissa Dyer. Made that play look
at it.
Yeah. I'll tell you, if they don't change balls, this score will not change that much.
But Brandon's sitting back here looking at some of these balls that are sitting on the backstop. I don't know how many of those I'd throw in. I see egg, sock, egg.
Well, I mean, this is last year we used a what's called a beer ball, the beer's 16-inch ball, and it was just not fun at all. Yeah, not much softball. This is more true softball, but these balls are only good for about a game at most, and there's a reason that you can get 8 for $10. Most of the time, a softball is usually $5 a piece, and they'll hold up.
Barry Wellington going to come up to lead it off here for the Gray team.
Second most home runs anybody named Barry ever. The other one, Bonds. Wellington, he's got aspirations for another bomb. Was he hit 2 or 3 today?
Hit 2.
Yeah.
He's got a shot for number 3.
You think his co-worker Butcher is going to serve him up one? Absolutely not.
Come on, catcher. Got one job.
Ooh, my goodness.
Listen, the strike zone is 12 to 4 feet, and that definitely hit the 12-foot mark.
Oh.
This is why this man pitching has won close to 400 games in basketball, because he understands the strategy of any game. He is pitching to the elements. If he's getting the big strike, he'll throw that. He's not going to give up the home run swing.
Now, Brandon, they just threw in a ball from the dugout.
Yeah, that's not a good ball. It's that was a nice move, an attempt to try to get one. Wellington throwing it back out. Butcher's going to do the old throwback. We could go on for days with this trick. I've seen this before. Jared Martin was in on that little exchange. I think he knew that throwing in a good ball would help his team out, and that's a good swing by Hiller.
Base hit for Hiller. She makes a hard turn.
Well,
where you going, Hiller? And she's going to be tagged out for out number 2. Got a little greedy. Take them 60 feet at a time when you can.
Yeah, that's where you have to know, Hiller, who you got coming up. You have Groh coming up, and then you have Martin. I'm just trying to get on base for those guys.
2 down.
That was a big timeout right there.
Too deep, ball 3.
Never thought slow pitch softball you would see only 4 runs scored in the first 3 innings.
Groh sends it out to left center. Gone!
And how big was that out to get Hiller? That could have been a 2-run home run, but Groh got his first one.
Gives the Gray team a 3-2 lead.
Let me see Butcher try to pitch around Martin. How many home runs did I give up in that 1 inning? Like 7? You can only hit 5, but I'm pretty sure I gave up 7 that inning. Seemed like it.
I do think you did give up 3, though.
Oh, my goodness.
Counts 2-1 here to Jared Martin. Martin torques on 1.
Over the world. That is timing up the pitch perfectly. The looping softball coming in. You catch it on the right level, and you just get into it. That time Martin with a great swing. And once again, I just would like to note every home run tonight has been hit by Brandon Hensley's exclusive bat collection. You can purchase that by contacting me.
Iyer fouls this one off. Counts 1-2.
Bo, did you see the play I made behind my back?
I did.
That's what I'm most proud of.
I did, but then I also heard as you were coming off the field they say, would y'all beat me up if I drop that?
Now, I've done that in softball games now. This makes 4 times. I've been fortunate to catch it every time, but every time I do that, I'm like, I'm never going to do that again. But you just pick the right time. It is scary thinking you're going to miss it, though.
4-2 now. The Gray team leads going into the bottom of the 4th. Carissa Dyer back out to the circle. Looking for MVP honors.
She's got my vote right now. If the Gray team wins, I'm going Dyer.
Comes Jay Bright now to the plate.
Yeah, for Navy, I don't know who I'd. Bright could be a candidate. Jontez Hartsfield, maybe.
I'd say Jontez, maybe my vote for the Navy team. Pitch is high, ball 2. Of course, starting with a 1-1 count. Fouled off, counts 2-2.
Yeah, softball shouldn't be doing that. I think these balls are about to bust at the seams.
Little high, ball 3, counts full.
My money's on a shot between Calhoun and Skelly out there.
Or left field. Wellington makes the basket catch Willie Mays style for out number 1.
Good play, Barry. Don't ever do it again. The basket is not just for basketball, right? The basket catch.
Comes Brad Shelton.
The thing I like about the Gray team, the MVP could be J.B. Donahue with his trash talking.
Oh, got a little too far under that one. It's going to drop, though, into the Bermuda Triangle out there for a base hit.
I really think in good conscience you can't feel good about getting hit off of that. Well, sometimes you'll take them.
Here comes Jontez.
What do you think he's trying to do right here?
Oh, he's looking yah-yah.
Sometimes you get the new guys to softball who are very anxious. Jontez very selective, looking for his pitch.
That open stance.
I like it.
Turns on it. This one popped up, though. Groh makes the grab out number 2. The crafty veteran, Don Butcher.
Now, typically he's a right side hitter, but right now he may have a chance to poke one down this left field line as I'm giving the weight to the other team.
I would say heads up Chris Trebek.
Well,
oh, Lord, no. Ooh, safe the call at first. I was just hoping that there wasn't a collision happening there.
unfortunately, we could not get it on our camera, but that was a foot race to the bag in which Don Butcher won easily, and Jay Bright will come in to pinch run.
Stephen Wells fouls it off, counts 1-2. Straighten this out, Stephen.
I had to ask him when I was on the field which one he was. What a big month for the Wells family altogether. Stephen gets married. Philip, his wife, have a child.
Baby Luke. That's a single.
That'll load the bases up for Kraftic.
No pressure here there, Kraftic. Bases loaded, 2 down. You're down 2. Hashtag don't choke.
I think he might be looking to choke and poke right here.
Ball's outside.
I know where I would be going, but see if he does the same. He does.
Back up the middle, base hit. 1 run scores. Skelly going to get it in. 2 runs score, and we are tied.
Big time hit by the big man upstairs, Kraftic, in his big office.
Newly redone office.
Ties this one up at 4.
Dillender. Swinging hefty.
If Dyer throws her a fastball, I think Dillender can get it, but the change-up is Definitely something Bailey's going to have to make an adjustment to hit.
And she'll foul out to end the inning. We are going to the 5th inning, and we are tied at 4. Not what I would have expected out of these two teams.
Well, we thought they were pretty evenly matched, and so far after 4 innings, we see that 4-4.
I just thought it'd be a little higher scoring, we'll put it that way.
Well, both teams play pretty good defense. I think that's been the difference. And the main difference, though, are these softballs are not helping anybody.
No, not at all.
So Chris Trebek will lead things off.
Trebek, you lead this off.
Who got it? Oh, he got it. He got it.
Literally everyone has hit a home run tonight, Trebek. This is the big part of the lineup coming up for the great team. They got some guys, some heavy hitters.
See what you got, Trebek.
He's going with the Denny Crine Psycho. Good bat. If I can get that thing broken in, it'll be the best bat here.
Still not broke in?
No, I can't break it in.
Been swinging on that bat for 3 years.
I don't have the muscle to break it in. The frustration's not getting a strike. They have to be mounting up. That's where you do the fake swing to get a strike out of it. But a base runner right now, I'll take it if I'm the great team. Midway through this game, base runner's what you need.
Hey, you're looking for runs right now. Top of the 5th, tied at 4. You're looking for runs. Popped up left side. Coming up, making the grab is Faulkner for out number 1. Skelly now to the plate. First pitch misses for a ball. Grounded 6-4, almost 6-4-3. They'll get the force out at second, though, for out number 2. And Amanda Calhoun coming to the plate. She had a line shot right back at Donnie Butcher earlier.
Yes, she did.
Right back up the middle, but that one clipped. It did clip the screen. They're going to put her on first.
Hey, I'll take that every time. I mean, geez, right up the middle. Butcher nearly took another one, but Calhoun, she's not playing around tonight. A couple of nice swings.
Dyer up now with 2 down, 2 on. Takes first pitch outside for a ball. Counts 2-1.
Two more innings, really?
She tried to
Dyer
bunt.
went for a swinging bunt.
That could be the most embarrassing thing I've seen all night. And I watched the red team play.
You watched them or you played with them?
Well, I watched. Full swing, Dyer.
2-2.
Pretend Mitch said something bad about you.
Counts full, 3-2.
There it is.
Fouled off for strike 3. And we go to the bottom of the 5th, 4-4. Still locked up. The line out by Matt Reimer to lead off the bottom of the fifth. Right at Jared Martin for out number 1. As Campbell takes the first pitch outside for ball 2. 2-1 count. Campbell grounds it to left side. Grow up with it. Easy 5-3 for out number 2. Here comes Cavalier. She had a base hit her last time up. Line shot right back up the middle. Fouled off the left side. Count evens now 2-2. Two-two pitch from Dyer. Cavalier loops it to shallow left, but Martin makes the grab. And after 5 innings complete, we are still deadlocked at 4-4. 2 innings to play. Question is, Brandon, are we going to get a winner in regulation?
Yeah, we've not spoken about extra inning rules. That happens. I wonder if we'll go to international tiebreaker.
I would hope.
Hey, what's my batting average? On base percentage?
150.
Good question.
J.B. Donahue trying to guess his batting average.
One, and the pitch to Donahue. Grounds it back up the middle. Gloved over to first.
What a play! Oh, my goodness.
In time.
That was roughly 90 years of softball and baseball, football experience right there in that transaction. Shelton with a nice backhanded play. Looking like famous Philadelphia Phillies infielder Mickey Morandini.
Swung on. Vasey flies out, though, to left field. Hartsfield snags it in left for out number 2.
Good play by Hartsfield. I don't know if it was a diving catch or a falling down with style catch, but he came up with it.
Wellington looking to get his team up a run. Some misses outside for ball 2. Grounded back up the middle. And over to first, not in time.
Oh, Kraftic looking at Butcher like it's his fault.
Oh, look at Wellington. He's going to third. Oh, and he overran it. Play it home, and they're going to go back to third.
I guess Bailey Dillender didn't follow the old rundown rules of running them a little bit farther before making a throw. But Wellington, great speed right there to turn essentially a comebacker into a triple.
Hiller.
Nice swing.
Down for a base hit, and it's going to score the go-ahead run.
Amber Hiller with a hit to give the Grays the lead.
And now Dave Groh coming up to the plate with Jared Martin to follow. Gray has a chance to get this lead out a little bit.
Big Wave Dave made a big bomb earlier. First home run. And it was a pitch like that actually Jared Martin hit one out on.
Grow. We got enough? No, it does not. It's out number 3. The inning's over, but the Gray team takes the lead on an RBI single from Amber Hiller. 5-4 Gray leads going to the bottom of the 6th. It'll be Zwick. Swings and fouls it off.
So I guess the question is, can Dyer go the complete game? Looks like she's in there for the long haul. If it's not broken, don't mess with her, right?
Grounded right side, 4-3 on the ground out, 1 away.
Besides being a really good fullback back in the day, Zeke Iyer also an equally as good second baseman.
Here comes Faulkner.
If he gets one to the outside, he may try to pick on his fellow coaching member, Barry Wellington.
The bit high for ball 2. And that one's in there for strike 2. Counts 2-2. Swung on, hit into right field, but over the head of Acey. Faulkner racing around. He's going to stop at third. No, he's going to make a hard turn, but he'll stop at third. Now runner at third with 1 down. Navy with a chance to tie it, maybe even take the lead here. Jay Bright to the plate.
Listen, Jay Bright, he's a guy, he knows baseball. He knows what he needs to do right here to get this run home. But a big-time triple by Ethan Faulkner.
It's high, ball 1. Another pitch high, ball 3. Counts 3-1. That one's outside, ball 4.
Dyer wanted absolutely zero part of Jay Bright. Now that puts pressure on Brad Shelton. Now the baseball part of him says get the runner in. Softball part says hit one out.
Foul ball. Counts 1-2.
Let's see if he changes up his mentality right here. I think with 1 out you can try to hack away and get something down that line, but he may look to poke one as well.
So this is outside, ball 2.
No, that's a tough take.
Swung on line right at Grow. Off his glove, and the run comes in to score. And we are tied at 5.
Not since the days of Bobby Knight have we seen a coach hit a player like that.
And here comes Jontez Hartsfield.
What about this 5-5? What a game.
First pitch outside.
Hartsfield didn't have his best swing last time, looking for some redemption here in this at-bat.
It's high, ball 3.
A little fatigue maybe on Dyer. This is where
And
walks
they
can
bump
really
him.
hurt you in softball, Bo. You start putting runners on base, and then base hits lead to runs. This is a team I don't want to mess with right now. Is the Navy team. They got some bombers coming up.
The bags are full for Don Butcher.
But we've seen Dyer with the glove. If she can get a comebacker, maybe can turn two.
Ball's outside. Yeah. Called it a ball.
Sometimes you get caught playing Angry Birds on your phone and you don't pay attention.
There's a strike.
Butcher, he's up there. He wants a hit. He'll take a walk, but he's looking to give his team the lead.
3-2 pitch. Swung on, popped up left side. Groh is under it for out number 2. So it's going to come down to Stephen Wells.
The question is, will the weight of the new wedding band be a factor on his swing?
Swung on, popped up. And the Navy team leaves them loaded.
What about that? Carissa Dyer getting out of a jam, and here we go, Bo. 7th inning.
5-5.
I'll be pitching home run derby later on tonight.
Which team's got more gumption to it?
Will it be gray? Will it be navy? Will it be gravy? I don't know. One thing's for sure, myself and Caleb Kirby, if you're giving out best uniform awards, I would think we have it. And look who the gray squad has coming up too. If you have a former professional baseball player on your roster, you should be expecting a long ball right here. And look what he does. You have a grown man laying down a bunt. And Jared Martin says, you know what?
I'll take
For the
it.
youngsters at home, this is how you win games.
Shot into center field. That's down. Base hit.
Good throw out there, though. Relay.
That ball hit the ground.
Good stop by Bright out there.
Nearly made the grab. Here's Trebek. 2 on, nobody down.
He went back with the towel in the back pocket. I think that's key.
It was weighing him down earlier.
Chris Trebek has monster power to center and right center field. He's looking for his pitch to go that way. You do have to give a boop with it to make sure it goes out, though.
Yeah, where's the... I got to have the sound effect with it, Chris.
Some softball players, you'll see them put the weight back on one foot and kind of make it as a base. Trebek goes with a running effort, Happy Gilmore style.
Ball 4. Loads the bases.
Hey, if you want to walk, you can sign up for Coach DeGaule's walking class. How about that? That's a slow pitch softball, not walk ball.
Bases loaded, no one down. First pitch misses ball 2. Swung on, popped up, left side. Dillander makes the grab for out number 1, and they'll hold the runners. Here's Eric Skelly. A ball and a strike. Swung on, fouled off. Counts 1 and 2. That One's outside, ball 2. Count evens now.
Look at the beautiful pink and purple sky out there.
Mm-hmm. Skelly to the left side. 6. Oh, there's an error. One's going to score. 2 runs are going to score. And the gray team takes a 7-5 lead.
Faulkner with a nice backhand play. Tried to do a little too much with it right there. Throw just a little off target, and the Bad News Bears come out. And now the Navy down by 2.
Oh, they're going to say they hit the ground first.
No question, though. She has hit the middle as hard as anybody today. That's a big out, though. 2 outs. If you're the Navy, you can just get away with 2 runs being scored. You might take that.
Can Carissa Dyer help out her own cause?
If you ask her that to her face, you say, what do you mean by that? Looks like she will. Oh, good play by Faulkner. I thought Dyer had enough of it.
We go to the bottom of the 7th, and the gray team holds a 2-run lead, 7-5. Or do they go to the bullpen here for a save opportunity?
I'm probably staying with what's working. However, I think one of the main, Crafty came up with a big hit earlier. He's ready to go, but looking to start things off. Right now, it's just a matter of if the balls are going to hold up.
Crafty leads it off. First pitch.
That was very close to being a line drive single.
But it hits the ground first for out number 1. Here comes Dillender.
If there was ever a call for redemption that needed to be had, chance to be a hero on her home field.
First pitch misses, ball 2. Missed, ball 3.
Late in the game, you don't see as many free swinging at bats.
Ball 4.
That one just missing inside, and that's what the Navy team needed is base runners.
Comes Matt Reimer. Reimer turns into 1, but making the grab in left field is Wellington for out number 2.
I'll tell you, Matt Reimer, if he gets a ball earlier in the game, that one probably goes out of here, but a good swing from Reimer. Now Campbell up with a chance to extend this game, but one more out, and the gray team will be the winner.
Campbell did come up big with a home run earlier.
No, Dyer didn't want any part of that softball. Oh, got the golden back.
1-2. Woo! Taken on a close pitch.
Just a bit deep.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Donahue with a good frame job, though, behind the plate.
High, ball 3, counts full. Swung on, base hit. Extends the game.
Pete Campbell with a clutch base hit. I don't want to alarm anybody, but
here comes Cavalier.
Chance for a game winner here.
Cavalier loops it into center field.
Skelly!
So coned by Skelly for the game winner.
And the spike. What a play by Eric Skelly, showing the vert to come down with that catch. And the Gray team victorious. What a effort by the Grays tonight. Carissa Dyer, the first player to record 2 wins in University of Cumberland staff softball history. What an amazing effort from her and the Gray team. Eric Skelly said it. He said that his team would come away with 2 W's, and they did. He has lived to fruition. And the Grays have won here tonight.
So the 3-game series now is in the books, and Carissa Dyer gets our nod for the UC athletic staff MVP.
MVP, Carissa Dyer. Yeah. Unfortunately, we don't have a trophy for you, but you get the MVP. So, Bo, we'll
yeah, you heard us.
Yeah, that's right. So, I know the feed on Facebook has been cutting out, so we're going to make sure that we get these recorded up so you can watch again. But thanks to everybody who tuned in tonight. It was fun.
It was.
It was very different and fun. Make sure to tune in to all the action happening on the UC Sports Network, starting with men's and women's soccer, volleyball, football. We'll have it all for you in the fall right here on the UC Sports Network. Just go to our website, cumberlandspatriots.com, and we'll have it for you. Don't touch the microphone. All right.
Hashtag stay off the grass. We'll have all those games for you right here, though, on the UC Sports Network. Thanks, guys, for joining us this evening. Hope you all enjoyed it. We'll have everything here for you soon on the UC Sports Network.